Hey everybody, it's David from GameStar. Today we are going to be going through all of the stuff that we are picking up in Japan. So today is the Japan box opening video for the trip. So as you can see, it's kind of a little disaster here. I'm going to be putting this into a couple segments as I clear through things and get it put away. I've had several days of constantly running and just dropping stuff in when I get here. So yeah, I'm going to be breaking this up into probably many much smaller segments as I clean things up and move it around, like I said. So just to get us started, we'll talk a little bit about everything I picked up. Let's go ahead with these guys first. These are the special Pikachus that are at Pokemon Center right now. These were particularly at DX, which I usually don't go to. It's the one in Nipponbashi. I think I've only gone there once, maybe on the first trip, maybe on the second, but I normally don't go to that one. But these are a perfect representation of the three main Carson Crew people. We've got the Boop Ninja here, got Kiwi, and of course Fermi. So anyway, the three of them, like these were the three that they had, and they're a literal match for them, which is amazing. So naturally, of course, I'm gonna pick those up for them. And so yeah, like a lot of this is going to end up being gifts. I'm not really going to buy too much for myself. I say that now, but you know. Second up, I know I could have gotten this out of a crane machine, but I think it was really cheap. It was like, yeah, it was 700 yen. So yeah, it was reasonable or whatever. This is the pickle hand puppet. There's a lot of Hololive merchandise out there right now. So these are in cranes, but you know. So I was like, oh, that's cute. I'll pick it up. I'm not really, like, I wasn't really out to buy anything too big. I picked up some... So this was because I was thinking I might actually set this up on the TV over here for my Switch, because I didn't bring a dock with me. I was like, whatever, I might pick up a dock. I needed to get change at one point, so I just went and got a Switch dock, charger, controller holder, and they happen to have a GameCube controller that looked to be in decent shape, so I just picked it up. Not really saving anything on that, and honestly, I might just leave them here for next time. But all right, moving into the core of what I'm going to be bringing back, and I'm going to go and I have to try and figure out how to weigh all this stuff and make sure that I'm not going over, because so over here, these Pelican cases are what I usually travel with. They're the maximum size that you can carry on a plane, or check on a plane, but that doesn't mean that, if you pack a bunch of this stuff, it's going to go overweight. So that'll keep it safe, but I'm going to have to either fit other stuff in there so that it doesn't go overweight, because even coming here, I went pretty heavy. Or I need to find out if I can pack enough drinks in there to be worth the extra, I think it's like $80, and you get maybe an extra 15 kilo. I don't remember. So we're going to think about that. But at any rate, going through here, when my friend came out to visit last year, beginning of last year, he brought, and actually, where is it? He brought these. These are 160 milliliter real golds. Normally everywhere you'll see the 190s, which are this size. And I like the 160s because when I bring these back, I put them in the vending machine and I want people to try them. They're not there for people to just get a whole ton of and just, whatnot. So like I can bring back, even if I can bring back, for every like 6 or so, I can bring back one extra. That's more that I can bring back and more people that I can share this with. I just really enjoy Real Gold. It's a soda that's only over here. We've got a bunch of Boss coffees. I usually bring back any of the collabs that they have. Like last time I was here, it was Zelda. I think I had those in the video, but they were the Breath of the Wild ones, so I brought those back. I've got some of these now, and there's a Pikachu and Eevee one of the light or whatever, and there's some black ones as well. When I get through this pile, I bought a couple boxes as well. This is something I didn't bring back last time, which I was really sad. These are not easy to find. I've only seen them in vending machines, and I only see them very seldom. But these are like a grape jelly drink. You shake them up before you open them. You can see there it says to shake 10 times. But they're really neat. They're like a grape soda with jelly in it. I didn't bring any back last time. I'm going to bring them back this time. Moving along, we have grape Fanta, which if you've never had grape Fanta in Japan, it is different than it is in the US. It is better. I don't know. Well, I kind of have an idea why. It's just they don't, just different tastes or maybe different ingredients. But whatever it is, it's better. I want people to know the difference between American Fanta and Japanese Fanta. Moving along, we've got some Oronamin C, which was something my friend brought last time he came out as well. And like, it's not a super big deal for me, but like, they're nice. I had them, so I'm just restocking. I'll grab one of those. And, I mean, at the end of the day, if any of this stuff can't make it back, or if it's a pain in the butt, I will leave it here because, they're drinks. These, and to give you an idea of the difference, these are like 30 to 40, 50 cents or something. And, like, these are super cheap, but you want to buy a box of real golds, like the normal size, I think it was like 18 of them is like over $80. It's ridiculously expensive. So that's why I'm making the focus on bringing these back, because I have a way to display them and share them. I have a reason to. I wouldn't necessarily recommend everybody go and fill their suitcase with drinks, but, you can bring some back. I'm bringing it back because I don't really have much else to buy here, and anyway, it is a very good value for that for me. At any rate, that's those drinks. There's another one of these here. There is, so again, like I wasn't really going anywhere to buy anything. Most of the places I've gone to, the other Pokemon Center, I've gone to other shops, and I just am not buying anything. I saw this though, this Eevee deck box, and I was like, yeah, no, there's certain things like this, they're a no-brainer. I'll just throw them in, and they are absolutely getting bought. Okay, going back over here to finish out the area that I set up already. Pastel Kun was in the window at Mandarake, the same one that everyone posts pictures from. He was, I want to say 2,000 or 2,500 yen or something, and like it has like this sort of like alcohol-y smell or something, and because they asked, like, is that okay? And I was like, I mean, for me, it doesn't care. Even if it smelled like smoke, I'd probably take it, because this is gonna go in the game center. I don't have too much stuff for Reflect Feet, so he'll go in the game center. This I might like send on the container. But yeah, like going back to the drinks though, real quick, these are the kind of things that I can't just like throw on a container or ship. There's all sorts of weird things around food, and I'd rather not. You can bring it back as a personal item, so that's why I'm focused. That's why, or rather, the suitcases, the stuff that I'm carrying back, I'm going to give the priority to these. Okay, moving along, some other things. These are also gifts. There's a friend of ours that very into racing, very into Miku, and a few other things. This was, I think, like 2,000 or 1,500. Yeah, it wasn't even like $10. So this was just an easy one. I wanted to pick this up. Like, we're gonna try and get him some better gifts. We always do. We have a yearly meetup, and it's a yearly tradition. But this was an easy one to get us started, and we're gonna take our time for the rest of the trip to pick out some other good stuff. But yeah, so this was an easy one just to make sure that we had something to start. And because otherwise we end up getting to this convention and running around the con trying to find stuff for him. And of course it's always going to be way more expensive to get there than it is here. So, try to help out and get it, for once in my life, actually do it in advance. We always forget to. So anyway, that's that one. This, so this was the only Busoshinki that I would just buy outright without even thinking. I haven't looked at in a while, but when I looked at you can't really find the Vic Viper Vervieta one very often. And you definitely can't get a price like that on eBay or other markets. So this was an instant buy. I'm more than likely going to end up gifting this to someone because I have several friends that would appreciate it. And as much as I would like it, I think it would be a good gift. So I don't know yet. I might play the devil and keep it, or if I find other things for them, I'll give them that. But yeah, that'll more than likely be a gift. Okay. I might open this stuff up a little bit later when I can get into it a little easier. But, let's move on over here. This is just some things. And actually this video is probably gonna be relatively long depending on how much I go into it, but I'm picking up a lot of things from my friend that needs to downsize. He has, you know, decades of collections and certain things, but, this was just some things that he threw at me to start out. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with this or even if I'm taking it back yet, but just a couple things that he had laying around that he needs to get rid of. Some Sega prize, well, I don't remember if these are Sega, but these were, you know, just prize figure RAMs, and RAM there. These are generally pretty easy to find, low value, but he wants to get rid of them, and, you know, I'm happy to put them to use, put them on display, or, you know, I can do something with them. If he wanted something to be done with them, to be, you know, for them to be loved and appreciated. So, let's see. I don't know if it's... Yeah, I'll empty out these boxes and stuff to take a look at them before we do, as not to waste too much time, but, yeah. Let's see what else is just really quick that's sitting out. I got this 700 yen in a crane machine at Taito Station. Easy win. It's like about, I would say like half of what it would have been to just buy off Yaz or something, which is actually, you know, it's not bad. I feel like I got it pretty easily, so. Yeah, I think that's what's easy out right now. I'll move things around and we'll come back and, take a look at a little bit more. Okay, moving along. Gonna take a look at some other stuff we have here. I have a case of real gold here. I'm gonna try to make this one come back as well. These are the 190 millimeters, but I have a couple other boxes of these downstairs. The empty boxes to use to fill the other cans. We'll be using those. And getting into the big stuff. This video is gonna be a little bit long because I'm working this time to bring back a lot of the plush that my friend is letting go of, and namely, you probably saw it in the first part too, these monsters. So some of these we're moving around to get transported home. We can fit one Dekafumo per box like this, and actually some of the 1.5 ones, this one doesn't. Some of the 1.5 ones I think have like a really firm support, like a wired support for them to sit in the back. I think the newer, older ones don't. So the new ones actually don't fit in the case like this. But this is the start of the Fumos that will be going. I'm going to try and go over as many of them as we can as we go. But I think that's all that's in this box, but I hadn't finished. I'm getting ready to pack this one to bring somewhere to load up. And anyway, starting here, and we'll work our way in. I've cleaned up a little bit here. We've got a couple more Dekas. These, I believe, are the 1.5s. I know I couldn't get her into one of the cases. Her, I think I can, and I think I'm going to have to because I'm moving two at a time. Yeah, okay, so anyway, those, and these two suckers, I believe these are from China, but he's letting these go as well, and so I'll figure out a way, and you know, if some of this I don't make it this time around, we'll try to do it a little bit later, but trying to reduce, he's got a lot of space to work down. Okay, and then coming on over here, here's the cases that I got of the Boss Coffee. You know, that's probably what I should be focusing on getting instead of these. They're a little cheaper like this in the store as well, but I hadn't found them yet, which is why I got all these. So I've lined up everything over here to be ready to go out. Make it a little easier when we figure it out. And those boxes like I had out there, I'm gonna weigh those, and that'll be how I tell how much of this we can transport. So yeah, there's these, and then these are the three different of the straight black coffees that they have. I didn't see any others, so yeah, I don't know if there's any in here, but there's that. And I got the Higurashi Daybreak Portable, the drama CD there. That was 300 yen, so I was like, oh, whatever, that's cool. I'll just pick that up. It's easy enough to move. You saw it earlier, but like just for snacks, the one thing that caught my eye was this blueberry pocky, which is really good. Nothing really special. Anyway, one thing that I've been meaning to get for a while, and I missed out on the pre-order of, was this Eevee suitcase, and they had it in Akiba. And as much as I don't like buying stuff in like the main street Akiba, like right in your face advertising, it's still cheaper than any other place that I can get it now. And you know, they're not cheap or whatnot, but I've been meaning to replace my old one for a long time, so I picked that up, and finally I have my travel size that I've been intending to have. My other one, the wheels have worn out. Like these look a little bit cheap, like the wheels aren't very big, but you know, it's whatever. I'm planning on treating my case nice, and it's gonna get scuffed up anyway. But like anyway, that's something I always wanted, so finally got that. That's what I got open for now. I still need to open these boxes, and as other stuff comes in and out, but just getting this sorted out because I need to finish packing and move on to the next location. So anyway, I'll be back, and there'll be more of these that we'll take a look at, so we'll see you soon. Okay, just a couple little things before I rush out the door, because I keep forgetting. I've already sent out, I think, a bunch of the bigger plush without going over them. They'll probably just end up being in one of the future container videos. So just, you know, over the last couple weeks, picked up this frog that dropped its ice cream for a friend of mine from a gacha. More of that blueberry pocky. I got this from Kura Sushi here. I can't pop this open with one hand. I'll take a look at that later maybe. B-side label run this time. I got 2 of these posters. I'm thinking about hanging up one. I might gift one or both. I'm not sure yet, but this one's really cute. It's the ukiyo-e style with their cats. And I got this one that I'm almost certainly going to put up in my office specifically. But it's one of their artworks, and it's just a nice one that I like. I also, you can see here, got the t-shirt to go with it. On the other side here, this is a shirt. You've seen me wear this in other videos, but we're picking up some cat stuff for a friend of mine. So I got him a matching shirt of mine, because they still have these. This shirt's one of my favorites. So moving along, I picked up some stuff from a collab. There's 2 tapestries there. This was all at request of a friend. We've got a couple here. They're from Legends. A lot of the stuff was already sold, but yeah, I got him what I could of that. There's a couple more items here. Taking a look, here's the rest of the B-side label run this time. More cat items, a couple other items for some friends. The freebie sticker for this time around, I don't think I had this one yet. They have a flyer this time. And these last 2 are some inflatables that a friend's studio makes. So these are, one will go in my Project Diva shrine around the cab. The other one's going to a mutual friend of ours. Yeah, but that's it for now. When I finish packing up, or while I'm finishing packing up, I'll probably look over the last few things. I think I have a couple things floating around. But at this point, I'm almost out of here, so yeah, anything that I already sent out on a container, I'll just, it'll be in one of the container box opening videos later. So anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so quickly, since I'm having to open this for packing, this is kind of fun. So, this was something I picked up, how long ago now? Did we get, this was over a year ago, yeah?
I think so.
I think so, yeah. So, since I'm opening it up to get it moved, I should, might as well add it to this video. And this will probably end up in the container video as well, but, so yeah, this is the Sakuramiku Dokyuto. It's among the many unreasonably large plush. I actually forgot what was in the room. We have Marisa there too. Maybe when we're doing a shipment today, we're moving stuff to be shipped. So in that process, we're looking at all this stuff. So there's the Sakuramiku there. I think maybe when we get back to the car, I'll take a look at what's there. There's a lot more, but you know, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll be right back. I don't know what else I'm gonna put in here, but yeah. Anyway, I need to open this up. So same thing as before, boxes like the regular Miku one that we got. Box is big enough to fit a whole person inside. But yeah, there she is, unreasonably large. Hand for reference, like absolutely huge. But yeah, okay. I guess when we're back, I don't know what we'll be doing, but I just wanted to share. All right, I almost forgot, but we just got home, and here's today's load. It is yeah. Look at this absolute monster. But yeah, so we're gonna get ready to switch some things out to get the priorities loaded up first. And then we're just gonna fill in whatever we can with a couple of extra things. But yeah, some of these are a little bit too big to transport easily, and we'll get those. So anyway, yeah, there's more in the house, but this is what we got this time. Maybe can't really do much recording at the warehouse, but while we unload this, we'll take a look. Anyway, yeah, it's quite a load. Okay, so I did not end up recording when we packed stuff up, but I am back home and I'm preparing my suitcases for things to go home. I don't remember if this absolute unit was here last time. I don't think it was, but this is one of the Dokyuts that we've been moving that has not been loaded up yet. This one will probably wait until a future trip. But yeah, anyway, I just had opened up these two boxes. I think these were the ones that I didn't look at before. We have some Fumos in here. If I showed these before, I apologize, but these will also be set aside for later. I may try to vacuum pack these and mail them in nice solid boxes. You know, it'll take a long time, but you know, for these, that might be the easier way than trying to figure out. I don't know. We have some other ideas, but yeah. The other box here, this was the one other box that we had here, was this very good looking Rem figure, or Ram. I don't remember when this one came out, but it was among the things that he wanted to get rid of, so there is that. I think under this was the last few things. I went and did the Stone Voltex campaign was yesterday, it was Thursday, just started, so I went and got one of the Dokis. You can look this up online what it is. Depending on what I'm doing with it, I might open it up when I get home. I think I'm going to do a segment of this video at home. And we'll hang it up in the game center. You'll probably see it there. And I also picked up this card for a friend of mine. He actually asked me at the beginning of the trip to bring him a special card. Was his thing that he wanted me to buy. And I was like, well, you can't really just buy that. So I kind of just was like, no. But I havened done the campaign item things before, and I learned how to do it right this time. So yeah, I ended up getting that for him. And yeah, I'll do a video on that and the Konami Crane stuff. I think in the future I didn't really get time set things up for this video, but or for this trip, but that's definitely something that I don't think anyone's really covered online, and I would like to do a nice video one. The last things, I went and played Minecraft Dungeons with a friend of mine. He was like, yeah, this game's actually pretty good, check it out. And of course, you know, it starts throwing me like the first 2 cards were like 5-star, 4-star, whatever. These are just gonna sit on a shelf or something at home, but whatever. I was packing up and saw those, so I was like, cool. Okay, anyway, when I come back, I am going to do one more shopping run, maybe, for things that are important. Like, I obviously don't have room to bring this stuff back, but just to prepare, I'm probably going to be back again soon to get dental done, so. Anyway, yeah, we'll be right back whenever, yeah. Okay, real quick packing. So the last few things before we go. This was one of the boxes in the side room here that we hadn't gotten to. There is just a ton more Fumos in here. I'm not going to really speak too much of it. I'm sure we'll look at this later. But we did not get to this box. So just before I'm getting ready to take off here in just a sec. And then the last few things that I picked up for people. I didn't really have a lot of time to do my gift shopping properly. I picked up this Shikigami no Shiro figure, 2 of the Pictomancer shirts, and I think that's it. I got some more drinks, that's it, yeah. Like I said, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'll come back when I get home and kind of look over anything else maybe, or just wrap up the video from there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple days. I'm back home. I wasn't really sure what all I was going to look at, but I think it's just going to end up being this bottle of wine, since I think I mentioned it earlier. This was from, I believe, the release of Death Smiles, but I opened it all up so you could see it. That was just what was in this box here. Comes in this Cave branded gift bag and box, and it's just a, relatively otherwise regular bottle of wine from 2005. There you go. And yeah, that's about it. So that's going to end up being it for this Japan trip. I don't think I'm going to be I might not be doing like a separate video for trips anymore, because a lot of the stuff, I'm not really buying anything, you know, too arcade related or crazy special or anything. That, and, you know, I'm kind of going to be semi moving over there in some form or another in the next couple years or something, so. Yeah, I think this might end up being the last of this. If I pick up anything cool, I might include it in a different video. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for the spring 2025 trip, at least. Yeah, I guess we'll see you back in the regular arcade stuff and leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you next time.